Hello people, welcome back to the channel. I have received a suggestion to check out the trailer for Antariksham, India's second space movie. I very faintly recall seeing the trailer for the first space movie, but for the life of me, I can't remember what the name was. So first of all, write that down in the comments so I can go back and check it out. Let's go and check the teaser for Antariksham.
We've got an alert message. You failed.
నేను మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను, ఇండియా ఇస్ నాట్ గోనా లూజ్ దిస్.
My first thoughts are I'm pleasantly surprised. Although I did not have any particular expectations from this teaser, if I'm honest, I was not expecting much. I can't think of any great examples of any Indian sci-fi movies. Yes, some of them have explored the concept and done an okay job, but none that have really stood out. So if I'm honest, I did not have very high expectations from this, but I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised. I will talk about the setup and what I think of the story in a while, but I think the visuals and the environment that is being created, that looks pretty good. The quality looks quite good. I have only seen this on this small screen, so I can't really get the details. But from whatever I could see, it looks quite well made, which in itself was a bit of a surprise. The soundtrack also built up the right kind of tension, and both of these elements are quite important. Yes, the story will be crucial, but I think if the quality of the visuals and the sound is not up to a level where people have become used to, especially watching the Hollywood movies, the audience is likely to turn off right from the beginning. So these two elements need to be there before you can capture the attention of the audience with the storyline. That was quite a positive. In terms of the storyline, I hope this doesn't become a bit too jingoistic. The dialogue in the beginning,
We've got an alert message. You failed.
నేను మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను, ఇండియా ఇస్ నాట్ గోనా లూజ్ దిస్.
using this voice in a foreign accent tries to play up that India card to say an outsider is saying that you have failed, and then this guy says, I won't let India fail. I hope it doesn't go overboard with that. Remains realistic and sticks to the storyline rather than making it jingoistic. To be fair, almost every space-based movie I've seen plays up that card a little bit. You can see any example from Hollywood and that element would be there. So I don't mind it too much, but hopefully they won't overplay it. And my reason for that line of thinking is that the awareness about India's space capabilities has increased quite a lot over the recent years. In my view, there are three distinct groups when you go outside of India and talk about the space program. So there are people who are genuinely respectful of it. They realize the capacity. They realize the achievements. Then there is the second group, which is not as much respectful, but they are more fascinated by how a country like India can achieve all of this, especially when the cost factor is brought in to say, for example, Hollywood made a movie about space in $80 million and India sent a spacecraft to Mars in the same amount. So that fact was played out in the newspapers again and again. And then there is the third group, which is overtly respectful, but they're quite dismissive about the capacities. There is an opinion that a country like India, where there are still a lot of people below the poverty line, should not be investing in space-based capabilities. It's quite frequently seen in the right-wing newspapers, especially here in the UK. That's what I'm more familiar with, where the comment section is filled with comments saying, why do we need to send any aid to India when they are sending rockets in space? Why don't they reuse that money for the projects for which the aid is going? And that gets me riled up sometimes, because this isn't aid India has asked for. But that's probably another topic for another day. If you do want to explore that a bit more in the comments, do write it down and I will share my views over there. But coming back to this teaser, it is better than I had expected it to be. So now I have very high hopes from the trailer and I'm looking forward to watching that. Write down in the comments what you thought of this teaser. Don't forget to give me the name of the first space movie from India, because I've forgotten about it totally and I would like to go back and check that out. As always, Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends and family. Until next time, bye bye.